CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho.
MJF walked out with the AEW World Championship and the ROH Tag Team Championship. MJF had a cane on his left hand to sell his leg injury, and he also a torn labrum shoulder injury. MJF talked about how he has to defend the AEW World title against Samoa Joe at World's End. MJF said that he didn't like Joe personally, but he respects him because Joe believes in those three letters, AEW. MJF said that in the early 2000s he got a poster in his mailbox about TNA wrestling. MJF said that he saw a new cast of wrestlers that he never saw before, and there was one man that stood out among the rest, the Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe. MJF said that when Joe walked through the curtain, we knew Joe was the baddest man walking on God's green earth. MJF said that later on in his career he was not afforded the opportunity to be a world champion in WWE, but what Joe did for this sport was bigger than that. MJF said that Joe proved you don't have to be a massive male bodybuilder, and Joe proved that alternatives matter. MJF said that the road that Joe paved has allowed a man like MJF to stand in front of you. MJF said without a guy like Joe, there might not be an AEW. MJF said thank you to Joe even though it was painful for him to admit.